Going to the game, I'm going to be playing Xin Zhao and show you how to farm with this champion efficiently. In this matchup, we're currently up against Kha'Zix, and in a Xin Zhao versus Kha'Zix, this is a big advantage for Xin Zhao, especially in the early game, since our ganks, duels, and DPS are so much higher. We just need to be careful in the mid game because that's when Kha'Zix gets his power spike. If we're caught out of position, Kha'Zix is able to get an isolate, there's a high chance that we could get bursted. With this, I place a control ward at the bottom side and start at the blue side. The reason why I start here rather than the red buff is because if you look at the lanes, the easiest lanes to gank are either the mid lane or the bot lane. Riven players tend to be aggressive since they would want to win the lane, and Yasuo players, of course, you know, they always want to overextend. If you look at our duo lane, it's Vayne Karma. Not much interaction, especially against Samira Alistar. We'll just leave Vayne alone to be able to farm up her items since she's gonna be our late game insurance. When clearing the jungle, there's not much you could do. Just use your third skill for a gap close and then always auto attack before using your first skill so that you would get an auto attack animation reset, making you deal damage a lot faster. It's also good on ganking or even duels. Aside from this, when you have your 3 skills, what you want to do is always use your second skill. Use your first skill last since when you use your first skill, it would reduce the cooldown of your second and third skill, allowing you to spam these skills more. Last tip when clearing the jungle is when the camp is low, always use your second skill to hit the next camp since the range is kinda long. That way, you would be able to jump on the next camp and make your clear a lot smoother. As you can see, already 145 on 3 camps. Pretty fast. It could be even more optimized. And with this, we see the bottom lane, Riven is at the tower. Possible dive since she's half HP. But we see Kha'Zix at the scuttler. He's hiding in the bush, so second skill. Tag him, third skill, auto first. Get the knockup off. Then second skill again. Honestly, I should have not flashed there since my third skill would reach. But this just goes to show how strong Xin Zhao is in the 1v1. Riven goes for a 1v1, wins the duel, but we're here to go for the trade. And overall, we're able to get a 2-for-1 exchange. And this is the kind of start that you want with Xin Zhao. You want to be as proactive as possible, abuse your early game prowess, and help your team snowball the lead. Going back to base, I usually buy the lifesteal boots, but if you look at their lineup, they're all AD, so armor boots would give so much more value. First item we're going is the Ghost Blade, makes our DPS a lot faster, plus more movement speed, means that our ganks will be more efficient. We check if the top scut has already been taken. I assume that Kha'Zix is still at the bot side, since we're able to take him down early. We get double scut for free, but with this Alistar showing up, I'll just go for a safety smite since he might be able to steal it. Another thing about Xin Zhao is that usually people max the first skill, but the best skill to max is the second skill, since if you look at the scaling, second skill gives the most value, increasing your DPS, lowering the cooldown, and making your burst a lot stronger. With this, we go back to our own jungle. The last skill that you want to max is your first skill. Always go for second skill, third skill. Third skill also increases the attack speed and DPS. First skill doesn't do much. It only increases the base damage, which is not that much as compared to maxing your second and third. Ghostblade is now up. Something I want to take, but looking at the state of the bot lane, we could go for a possible tower dive here. But Seth does a big play. Nice flash ulti. Easily punish the Riven. I'm waiting for her to flash or get away before using my third. But since she doesn't have either of those skills, we'll just take her down. Kha'Zix, I know he's very squishy. So what I'm doing here is I'm waiting for my first skill. Hit the creeps twice. And then third hit will be a knockup. Then third, first, second skill, ulti. 1 HP. Good thing the Seth was tanking the tower. And we get to live with 1 HP. Yasuo's on the way, which is a bit scary. Yup, good thing Seth with the third skill. Beautiful save. And with this, we're able to get 2 kills at the bottom side and snowball our lead even more. That's another technique that you want to go with Xin Zhao, especially in the dragon fights. Always stack your first skill twice on the camps, and then the third hit you could use for an engage. Second skill third, auto for the knock-up, and then ultimate so that no one would be able to burst you down. With the objective spawning, I know that I have a big lead. Our duo lane is going back, but as soon as I see Kha'Zix at the Herald, I know that I would be able to secure this without any problem. I'm thinking about contesting the Herald or going for the top tower, but since Vayne is not in position, I'll just go for the Scuttler instead. This is a bit of a mistake. I should have run down to help my team since Seth was doing so much, buying time. And with him falling down, there's nothing much I could do. Just protect the Jace from getting bursted. Second skill connects, wait for the perfect timing. Third, first ult. He lives with 1 HP, but we have red buff to secure the kill. Look for the knock-up on the Yasuo. Second skill again, and then flash away. Nice knockback by the Jace. And we're able to escape with 1 HP, getting a 1 for none exchange. We stick around because we see that Vayne is flanking. Maybe we can yoink someone that's out of position. Yasuo flashes over the wall. As much as I want to chase, it's gonna be very risky. Since one Yasuo EQ auto and then I'm just dead. But with Seth being there, he's able to secure the kill with the ignite. So we'll just go back to our own jungle and start farming again. As much as I want to gank Riven, I'm at half HP, so there's a high chance that I could get bursted. So what I do here is I wait for Riven to use every spell. Once she does it, that would be the perfect time to go in. Seth with the chase, nice ultimate, and with no more Qs, perfect time. Third, second, first, and then after the knock-up, we have second skill again, due to the phase rush, reducing the cooldowns as well as the first skill. And this is pretty much your bread and butter combo. If the opponent is far, you use second skill to chase, and then third. If the opponent is near, you could go for a third, second, first, and then second again. Or if you just want team fights, just go for a third ult. That would be the safest combo for Xin Zhao. You just pretty much play with his 3 skills and look for the perfect moment to use them. We go for the topside gank, seeing that Samira Alistar a bit overextended. Nice trade by the Vayne. Second skill connects, and we just burst her. Nice knockback onto the Alistar, putting him out of position as well. And he pretty much just AFK'd. And yeah, 6-0 at 7 minutes, almost 1 kill per minute. This is how you want to play Xin Zhao. Become very proactive. Always look for ganks since your DPS is just so strong. If you're able to third skill someone, they're pretty much dead since you have phase rush to chase them down and a lot of crowd control. We go back to our own jungle, of course, if there's nothing else happening. But instead, we push the mid lane, seeing that the Jace died. We just go back to our jungle again. But instead of going for our camps, we look for a gank onto the Yasuo who's overextended. We just saw the Kha'Zix TP. Riven is able to escape. So we'll just take down the Yasuo instead. Tower is also open. We could take this for free. Unfortunately, Samira is also able to get our top tower. In the end, it's still worth it because we get a tower plus kill for just 1 tower. Triforce is gonna be available in 100 gold. So we'll just go for a bot side clear. And then this is gonna be perfect because at the second dragon, once we have 2 items, we will be so much stronger with Triforce and Ghostblade Power Spike. Riven goes for the bot tower, but it's already too late. Face checks though, 1v1. I don't know why she's trying to 1v1. I have a big snowball. Catch her with the second skill. Auto attack, first skill, and just run her down. Yeah. Weird, but we'll take it. Even our mid lane winning, taking down the Samira Alistar. So now our team is snowballing really well. We get this Triforce, and with the objective spawning in 20 seconds, this is pretty much secured unless Kha'Zix is able to get a steal. Third item here is usually Sterak's, but as I said earlier, their comp is all AD, so Death's Dance makes more of a sense since the Chain Vest would help us give more durability against their team comp. Dragon is up. We see that Yasuo, Riven both at the bot side, so they have no intention of contesting. We just need to be careful of a possible steal. Karma, nice ward, and with this, we're able to secure Dragon without any issues. After going for the Scuttler, we're deciding whether to invade, but they have no camps, so I'll just take the Raptors instead. And we want to work towards our third item. Even though you want to be as proactive as possible, remember that you also need to farm your own jungle and become efficient when jungling. We see two people at the bot side, so I go at the top side instead. Yasuo out of position. Perfect knockup by him. And with 2v1, not a good position. We get isolated. And with my team coming, we go for another turn. And wow, look at that damage. Good backup. And with that, we're able to get 2 kills for free. Components for our Death's Dance. All we need to do is wait for the Baron to spawn, which is in 1 minute. The best thing to do is not to throw, since if you look at their comp, it's quite decent also in the late game. A fight happens bot lane. I immediately run to help. Most likely they're just gonna win that since they're outnumbered. Plus we have a lot of gold, never mind. Vayne and Jace decided to die, so we have to help. Take down the Riven. Good job on their part. Tower very healthy, that's why we have to disengage. But the set though, playing super aggressive. This is gonna be a 3v4 with them having the numbers advantage. Set Karma with 1 HP. I don't know what they're doing. They're trying to bait, which I don't think is a good idea. Alistar goes in. Wait for the Yasuo ult. Second skill, third skill, the Yas. Smite him to get the kill. Look for the Kha'Zix, but nice push by the Alistar. We get punished here. And this is our first death. Could have bursted the Kha'Zix, but Alistar did really well. And in the end, they're able to get a 3-for-1 exchange plus shutdown gold on me. Baron is up, but nice poke by the Jace. Burst down the jungler. Vayne goes in as well. Trying to take down the Samira. Gets the kill. Unfortunately, it's a trade, but you know what? It's way better than them getting a free Baron Nashor. We respawn in 5 seconds. Next item that we wanna get is Stasis after Death's Dance and then possibly Guardian Angel to give us a possible second life. Xin Zhao early game is really strong DPS champion, but when it comes to the mid to late, he becomes more of a team player where your job is to tank for your team. Having Vayne on my side means that all I need to do is protect that champion and she would be able to carry us. Riven overextended. We look to check her position. If my second skill connects, she dies, but fortunately doesn't connect and she's able to escape since she has so much mobility plus Ghostblade. We go back to our farm again. What we want to do is to be able to secure the third dragon and get soul for our team. All of our jungle camps are up. We just get BF Sword or even Stasis. Really good if we're caught out of position. Stoneplate, another good alternative, but it just depends on your playstyle. There's a fight in the mid lane. We immediately sprint with Set in the front. We look for someone that's overextended. We stack our first skill again. Get 2 stacks. Look for the engage. Flash. Third skill. Auto. Ult. Start the fight. Just hitting everyone in the front. Avoiding the tanks. We take down the Yasuo. Alistar also out of position. And this is perfect timing because Baron has just spawned. With a 3v5 advantage, we should be able to take this for free. And that's what you want to do with Xin Zhao. Become as aggressive and peel for your team. Just be careful of Kha'Zix. He might be in the side lane, but he doesn't show up. So we take the Baron. And we can also get possible soul since this is gonna be our third dragon. With the Yasuo, Alistar still dead. I saw someone took the Scuttler. That's why I'm looking for the Kha'Zix wherever he may be. Unfortunately, we have no ward on the other side, so it's gonna be a flip. We lost the 50-50. And that's another problem with Xin Zhao. His execute is not as big compared to the Kha'Zix. What I could have done there is ult smite. I just forgot about it, unfortunately, but it's fine because we still have Baron. Alistar with a nice catch. I get my face rush proc, but he's running so fast. So I'm forced to use my ulti. I get headbutt as well. Now I'm in a really bad position. My team is also not here. They went for the reset. Yeah. Well played by the Alistar. I was out of position there. He got caught. And now my team is just inting it one by one. This always happens in my solo queue games. Whenever I die, everyone also decides to die. And with this, we immediately lose 2 members. Luckily though, Jace still pushing top side. We take down the inhibitor, which is gonna spawn. But you know what? We'll get the small wins. They're making a small comeback. As you could see, there's no more bounty gold, which means that they're not that behind. If you look at the gold, we're only up by 1k. Thanks to that blunder. Very unfortunate. Even though the Kha'Zix is 1-5, I'm only 1k up his total gold. As I said earlier, that's what you want to be careful about when playing Xin Zhao, is being out of position and getting caught. With our Baron buff gone, most likely what I want to do here is farm my Guardian Angel before going for another team fight. It's gonna be very hard for us to fight poke the blue buff, but we see a lot of people there. Excuse me. Seeing that the Samira's top side, we have the numbers advantage. That's why I'm playing very greedy. Knock up the Riven. Nice ulti by the Karma to take down their Baron laner. Push the Alistar away. Look to go for the Kha'Zix. Get the knock up, but unfortunately we get exhausted. And yeah, another greedy play. Diving under the tower. I didn't know Kha'Zix already had stasis. Hopefully our team wins here. Just stick together, protect the Vayne. And yeah. Overall, you know what? We'll take it. 1 for 3. We're just making a lot of unnecessary mistakes ever since our first death. We made some positional mistakes. If Vayne goes in and gets popped, it's fine. 1 for 1 trade again. Alistar most likely gonna die. And we get an ace. Overall, 2 for 5. Something we'll take. We could also get the middle inhibitor, which is pretty good. Because if we get both top and mid, and with the Elder plus Baron spawning, what we could do here is bait an objective and take them down, or even end when they get close. With my Vayne still spawning in 15 seconds, I just want to get my Guardian Angel first, which is gonna be ready in 120 gold. Scuttle is also up, so we could go for an immediate team fight. We just want to buy this. Another big power spike for us, giving us more damage and armor. Super crucial items. Rather, super crucial item at this point, since this is a make or break clash. Even though we have a 6 to 7k, or rather 6 to 7 kill lead, the kills don't matter anymore. Gold not that much. It's all about the team fight. 2 hits on the Elder. Look for someone out of position. Set is just zoning them away. I don't want to flip this because I know that we could win the team fight. We have 2 pushing waves. 2 hits again. Knock off Kha'Zix. Second skill ultimate. Get him very low. Take down the Riven. Samira out of position as well. Look for where the Kha'Zix invid. We see him there again. Yup. Look for the burst. Went for the stasis. Flashes away. And with this, we take down the jungle. And now their Nexus is exposed. Pretty clean fight. Yasuo's the only one left. He wouldn't be able to defend this by himself. Go for some KDA. And this is where we want to end the game. So yeah, pretty clean early game. Made some mistakes in the mid game, but we're able to finish it with a very beautiful fight. 95% Xin Zhao in GM. 11, 3, and 11. We get MVP. Props to my teammates for playing great as well. 30k damage. And that's as a tank and a DPS champion. So if you look at the runes, I went for Solve Heavy Since we already have a lot of damage, what we need is a bit more durability, nullifying shield 973. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed our Xin Zhao jungle. That's it for me. Thanks for watching and peace out. Ciao, ciao. Bye.